Trump and Zelensky hail progress on Ukraine peace plan after Mar-a-Lago summit, but Moscow's massive barrage on Kyiv casts long shadow.
Palm Beach, Florida. In a sun-drenched display of diplomacy at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago resort yesterday, Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy emerged from hours of bilateral talks projecting cautious optimism about ending Russia's nearly four-year war in Ukraine. The two leaders described a revised 20-point peace framework as roughly 90% agreed between Washington and Kyiv, with full alignment on robust security guarantees for Ukraine, potentially NATO-like protections without formal membership. Speaking to reporters after their meeting on December 28, Trump called the discussions terrific and said the US, Ukraine, and Russia are getting a lot closer, maybe very close to a deal. "I think we'll get it done," he declared, suggesting a resolution could come in a few weeks. Zelenskyy echoed the sentiment, thanking Trump for a wonderful meeting and noting that working groups would accelerate efforts, with Trump planning to host further talks, possibly in Washington, involving European leaders. Yet thorny issues persist, chiefly the fate of the contested Donbass region and control of the Russian-occupied Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, Europe's largest. The US has floated a demilitarized free economic zone in parts of Donbass, but no breakthrough was announced. Trump, who spoke with Russian President Vladimir Putin both before and planned after the summit, insisted Putin remained serious about peace. The hopeful tone from Mar-a-Lago stood in stark contrast to events unfolding thousands of miles away. Just 24 hours earlier, on December 27, Russia unleashed one of its heaviest assaults on Kyiv in months, a barrage involving hundreds of drones and missiles that killed at least 2 people, wounded dozens, and left large swaths of the capital without power or heat amid freezing temperatures. Zelenskyy wasted no time linking the attacks directly to the peace efforts, calling them Russia's brutal response and proof that Putin has no genuine interest in ending the war. Russian representatives engage in lengthy talks, he posted on social media, but in reality, Kinzhals and Shahids speak for them. Moscow has issued no official comment on yesterday's Trump-Zelenskyy meeting, though Kremlin aides have previously dismissed temporary ceasefires as prolonging the conflict and urged swift territorial concessions from Ukraine. As 2025 draws to a close, the path to peace remains fraught. Trump has warned that without a deal soon, the war could drag on with massive additional casualties, and potentially more Russian battlefield gains. For now, the world watches to see if Mar-a-Lago's holiday diplomacy can overcome the echoes of explosions in Kyiv. Stay tuned to MJK blog for updates as working groups reconvene and Trump prepares his next call with Putin.